What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is another review on some Star Wars props. So what I have here are two pauldrons ordered from two different websites. One is from Jedi-Robe.com, the other one is from TrooperBay.com. This one that is currently on the screen is going to be the White Sergeant pauldron from Jedi-Robe.com. There's quite a few things you'll notice right off the bat. Overall, I would say for a $50 pauldron, this is a pretty decent product. If you're on a budget, I would recommend getting one of these, though don't expect it to be the utmost quality. As you can see here, it is a cheaper material. Kind of turn this light on so you can really get in there. It's almost like a vinyl material. It's real plastic feeling, kind of cheap sounding, but apparently they're real easy to paint. So there is that. That's a good thing. The material here is clearly a pleather material, a latex material, wrapped in what appears to be some sort of like jacket liner. Not sure what else to call it. Some sort of jacket liner material. It's real thin, real lightweight, which is nice for maybe summertime trooping. The neck piece is pleather on the back side. I'm not sure what the exact term is. It's like a vinyl, some type of vinyl. But the buttons on the back, as you can see here, just standard buttons, black top, so they blend in. Pretty easy to snap and unsnap. Pretty good button heads on them, so it won't pop off very easily. Pretty deep sockets, so it's got a good grip on it. So even though it comes off and snaps in easily, it's not going to come off without an intentional tug. So of course the same Velcro strap to keep it underneath your arm, and it also, the tighter you pull it, the more it'll kind of curve around your shoulder and form that arch. So this one, I will say, does set on your shoulder a lot easier because it is a lighter material. However, I think once you get the other one that I'm about to show you formed up, I feel like it would probably be a better option. Now let's also talk about the packaging while we're here. This is the packaging. The Jedi-Robe.com sent it in. It was literally sent in one of these and sealed up in this and then put in this. So that was the packaging for it, which is fine. Has a little silica gel pack. So I mean, that was fine, no big deal. But you know, that's what you get for a $50 pauldron, right? So if you're on a budget, I would highly recommend going with one of these. The button snaps for the Velcro, pretty decent. I think this might be the only thing that is actually leather on the whole pauldron. But is that tiny little folded square. So still good quality though. Overall, a little bit of loose string going on there. Looks like the machine was not lined up properly when they sewed it on there. Not too pleased with that, but hey, you know, for a $50 pauldron, it's not really bad. So if you're on a budget, you want to get one quick, or you don't want to pay the $100 that you would pay for a Trooper Bay pauldron, I would recommend going with one of these. They don't look half bad when they're on. I actually kind of prefer wearing this one because of the comfort. Now, going based off of look, the other one wins hands down. So again, this is the White Sergeant Pauldron for Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper or Sand Trooper. I prefer the sergeant rank because, you know, if you're in the military, you actually know that the sergeant does a little bit more than the commander does. So this is a more important rank. But anyways, that's a discussion for another time. Overall, I would give this one maybe a 2.5 to 3 out of 5 stars overall. I would give it more stars on value for the dollar than anything. But as far as quality goes, it's a good mid-range. You know, in the photos, they do kind of take the imagery to make this look like it's actually bubbled, and it is not. It is pretty flat, guys. So you see in the photos that they are bubbled, and that's what you actually get. So it's a good crafted bib, but yeah, it's that's what you get. So just a few things, you know, I'd like to point out, so that, you know, if anybody else is planning on getting one, if quality is not really a big deal, go for it. Budget is a thing, go for it. But if you're looking for movie accuracy, stay away from Jedi-Robe.com, just in general. But if you're looking for a good budget costume, they definitely have a lot of stuff there. So anyways, that's my portion of this for this part. Let's move on to the other one. All right, you guys, this is my favorite of the two. This is the Trooper Bay Pauldron. This one is a screen accurate pauldron. This is literally the best pauldron you can get on the market. They are absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend these to anyone that is considering buying a pauldron that is not on a budget. Yeah, this is not a budget-friendly pauldron, so either save your money or have the budget to do so, because this one's going to cost you a pretty penny. The same design as the other one, essentially, whereas these were just sewn on. They did add the actual rivets, so it's additional security. The buttons on these are a lot more heavy duty, a little bit more difficult to pop on and off, but hey, that's a good thing. So as you can see, these are industrial snaps, not just regular buttons, so that's good. Much better, much beefier. So if you're doing a lot of posing and everything, you don't have to worry about this thing snapping off. This thing is made with high quality leather. The entire thing is made out of leather. I'm not sure if all of it is genuine. I don't know, but I know for sure these pieces here are genuine, and these might be faux, but it's a really good faux leather if it is. I got the yellow because it's good for missing people. You know, there's certain cancers, certain, support the troops, things like that work off of a yellow pauldron for those types of charities. And then, of course, as we go along, we will collect more colors to associate with different charities that we might do here locally. So overall, build quality, absolutely amazing. Decent stitching job, not the best on that part, but still overall on the rest of the pauldron is a beautiful stitch job. There are a few little loose ends that you can burn off with a lighter. I would not recommend cutting them. That's how you get them to fray. So I'm not biased. I will point out the flaws on both of them, even though I like this one better. There are a few things, but overall not much. I'll eventually measure this out and cut it off once I put my armor on, but I've yet to try this on with my armor, so I don't want to make any adjustments yet. So good stitch job all the way around, beautiful quality product. Overall, very happy with this product. You can see how it holds its form. There's plenty of padding in here. It's not like this other one. And I imagine you could probably even make this one reversible. So were you to get an inkling to maybe do a different color or maybe a Velcro bottom so you can attach different pieces, maybe that would work. But then you could use the same pauldron from many different charities and not have to whip out a $100 bill every time you want to buy one of these things. But as far as is it worth the money, absolutely. Again, this is probably the most screen accurate and just amazing props that I've seen as far as pauldrons go on the internet. So I'm sure there's some fan crafted ones that might be a little better than this. I don't know. Some of the Commander Cody ones look really neat. But for a standard Stormtrooper pauldron, this is pretty nice, guys. A little bit more attention to detail on the little things would have been nice. Trooper Bay, but you know, by far well worth it, and beautiful quality work, guys, and girls. And yeah, that's some good stuff. So moving on to the packaging real quick for one last little second here. Packaging actually came in a box instead of just a cheap package. So came in a box. I believe it came with a plastic wrap around it as well. So plastic wrapped and in this box. So yeah, it almost fits. I'm gonna fold it up a little bit. I think it came in like that. Just fold it in on itself like that, or something like that. But yeah. Anyways, there's that one. There's that one. Kind of move that out of the way, and then we can compare the two side by side so you can see the quality difference. The Jedi-Robe.com, TrooperBay.com. So there you have it, guys. There's a quick comparison. I know photos lie, so video is a lot more accurate. As you can tell, the difference in the material here. This looks like a lawn chair. This actually looks like leather. So big difference in the quality, but also big difference in the price, and you get what you pay for. So if you're looking for something movie accurate that's going to actually be like 501st approved to put on your costume, you're going to need to go to Trooper Bay and get one of these. If you go to Jedi-Robe.com and get one of these, they're probably just going to laugh at you. This would be okay for Halloween costumes. This would be okay for somebody on a budget build. But as far as an official 501st build, don't waste your money on it because you will not be able to use it, I'm more than certain. Matter of fact, stay away from Jedi-Robe.com for anything 501st. Because it's probably not going to be approved if you can get it from them. So I do have a few things that I've purchased from Jedi-Robe, just this pauldron and a set of trooper boots, because trooper boots are really hard to find, and they sold me a set for like 30 bucks. So they are cheap, but they work, and you know, trooper boots are hard to find. So again, on these, Jedi-Robe.com, 50 bucks, not a bad deal if you're on a budget, but not screen accurate. So you want a screen accurate, gonna have to go with Trooper Bay. So anyways, let me know what y'all think.